What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking again about the starter cards right here for the Game of Rings. So 2K tweeted out something that it's not what we expected exactly. I think it's a positive based on what we read in the blog, but still, it very clearly doesn't mean what people think it does. By the looks of it, it very clearly states, to me anyway, I could be wrong reading this, that none of Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Damian Lillard, Zion, Donovan Mitchell, or Ben Simmons are going to have a Dark Matter card in this locker code. By the looks of things, none of them are going to have a card. Because it never stated anywhere that they will have a card. It never said anywhere. It said it would have a code with Galaxy Opal and Dark Matter players. It didn't say a Galaxy Opal or Dark Matter of the winner. So, of these cards right here, we're now going to have to look at this in a completely different way. So, they are right here. So, they're these guys right here. And in terms of ability in-game for these cards, the easiest one to score a lot of points with is Dame. Or Tatum. One of these two. Because both Dame and Tatum's got an 86 three-pointer. He's got half showtime. And I'm pretty sure he gets gold. Does he get no range extender? He gets bronze blinders. I could have swore. No, he doesn't even get range. So Dame's the easiest. If you want to put a points in a hurry, especially in triple threat offline, it's Dame. It's straight up. It's Dame. Gold range extender. Zion has gold range extender as well. But he only has a release on quick. Dame has Dame release on very quick. Dame is the easiest one to put a point. So I think Dame's going to end up winning this entire thing. And I think Dame will be the worst option of everybody. And let me explain why. So first of all, like, for this one here, people are saying, oh, they're trying to rig it in a certain way. But it's like, make 12 3-pointers. That's actually 36 points. And you have to score 40 with the others. I don't think these triple challenges, these XP challenges are rigging anything. And just a heads up, this is grim. I've been doing these 10 steals with Donovan Mitchell since the very first game. And also for Donovan Mitchell, I was trying to do these. This is easy to do, but I was trying to do them with the Dragic assist. Mitchell stinks. Mitchell is the worst of these Amethyst cards. All the other ones, I think, have actually got some redeemable qualities. Simmons still moves and dunks like his good cards. He just can't shoot it. He still can move. He still got the good dribble style. Zion Williamson just plays like a budget version, a tactically downgraded version of his Dark Matter. AD is still tall. Dame Lillard, again, plays like a tactically downgraded version of his... Like, Dame Lillard is probably better than his Pink Diamond. And he's probably better than his first Galaxy Opal, with the way he moves. He's definitely not the Dark Matter, but Dame's pretty decent. Simmons can at least dominate the AI. Tatum's movement is good, and his release is still good. Like, again, like, I was draining limitless threes, especially on next gen. You can still hit them even without range extender with Tatum. And then AD is obviously big. Donovan Mitchell is a trash can. That's the only way I can describe him. He is an absolute trash can. He is awful. But one thing we learned about this entire thing was this. So it says here, who's winning the Game of Rings? Score with your favorite of the 6 Amethyst challenges in triple threat offline through 14th to the 6th, which is 10 days. Or 9 days, whatever it is from now. Check in here for updates season lead. No matter who wins, the community gets a guaranteed Dark Matter locker code. Where's my cursor? From the winner's team. States nothing about getting a code from the winner. It's from the winner's team. And not all of these guys, maybe some of them do have guaranteed Dark Matters. And I don't know if it's teammates or just team. So for example, if it's teammates, they're definitely not giving us a LeBron James for Anthony Davis. So we're probably getting we're probably going to get like a Dark Matter Kyle Kuzma. Or if it's just random ones from the Lakers, we're definitely not seeing Kobe. We might see Dark Matter Magic Johnson in that. If it's for the Portland Trail Blazers, I'm trying to even think. What Dark Matters are there for the Portland Trail Blazers? So I need to actually have a look at this, see are there any of them. It does not exist, which means they're probably going to bring in Dark Matter CJ McCollum. Or something along those lines for the Portland Trail Blazers. Because previously, we just said a guaranteed Dark Matter or Galaxy Opal player. And people, like, I assumed that it was going to be one of these 6 players. By the reading of this from the winner's team, we are not getting any of these 6 players as dark matter. So we got to look at their teammates and who potentially could get them when we're deciding which cards to use, if you are going to compete in this. Because still, my advice to you is to just sit back and wait. You just sit back and wait for other people to do it. But if I was to give advice, Donovan Mitchell's teammates that could potentially get him, as much as I do like the Jazz in real life, Ingles sucks in 2K. Jordan Clarkson kind of sucks in 2K. Then Gobert. I mean, Gobert could be decent, as he's got a chicken release. And they already have a shooting Gobert, so surely he'll be able to shoot. Gobert could be decent. For Dame, it's going to be Nurkic or McCollum. Neither of them will be good. AD, it's probably going to be Kuzma. Or maybe Schroeder. Schroeder's going to suck. Kuzma will be very good. And for Simmons, I reckon Tobias Harris. That'll be my prediction for Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. That's just my expected dark matter for the Celtics. Because like they're not gonna like give us dark matter Taco or anything. Like that's not gonna happen. Like that's just unrealistic. Again, there's no Trailblazers dark matters, so they're gonna have to make a new one there. But it honestly seems like whichever player goes and wins, one of their teammates are gonna be in the locker code. Or even if they do give us a dark matter, say Simmons, it's gonna be a ball drop, and there's gonna be a couple of dark matters, and Simmons is only gonna be an option. So we got to look more at the teammates. We got to look at the worst player in the ball drops. For me, I think a free card ball drop, it matters more how good the worst player is than how good the best player is. Because if there's 3 players and the best is an 8 out of 10 and the worst is a 7 out of 10, for me it's a lot better than the best player being a 10 out of 10 and the worst player being a 1 out of 10. Because at least you're getting some use out of the code. Especially for beginner players, because let's be real, none of these free codes are going to be used in God Squads. My advice would be to go with Zion. First of all, he's got gold range extender, he's got a really half decent release with Kobe base, and he's going to be easy to score with. If we get a Dark Matter Zion, which we already have a Dark Matter Zion, if they somehow give us an upgraded version of that, it's not the biggest deal in the world, because he's actually half decent, especially if he is a small forward, power forward. At small forward, he's half decent. I know we did just get a free Zion, so that's why I don't actually think they're going to give even a Dark Matter Zion. I think it's just going to be a Zion teammate. And the teammate of Zion, you would have to assume they're going to either give us a free Dark Matter of Brandon Ingram or Alonzo Ball. So Jaylen Brown versus Brandon Ingram is debatable. I think Brandon Ingram's slightly better because he's an inch taller, but they literally have the same release and they're going to have the same animations. CJ McCollum / Nurkic is going to be small. Rudy Gobert might actually be half decent, but trying to score with Donovan Mitchell's a pain. Like, I've taken 3 games and I haven't even hit my 12 threes with him. Like, it's a pain for Donovan Mitchell. And then Ben Simmons, his teammates, probably Tobias Harris, who's only good on 1 gen, he's only good on next gen. But the fact that if we do get an Ingram or a Zion, it's going to be spectacular. So I would advise, because of the change that 2K made to it, that the fact that it's a guaranteed dark matter, as well as the fact that it now appears that they changed the whole. I don't think they changed the whole thing. I think this is what it was initially. They worded it differently. They definitely worded it differently than it was in the devlog. I think this was their plan all along, and I think that it's going to be a teammate guaranteed. Well, we know it's a teammate guaranteed, so I reckon the Pelicans have the best options in terms of usability in game. But look, at the end of the day, we have no idea what dark matter is going to be added. Play with who you want to play with. My advice would be probably to go with Zion, but at the end of the day, we have no idea who 2K are going to pick. We have no idea what 2K are going to do. The way it's worded can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. They haven't given us any sort of clarity on what it is. It just says check in here for updates, and there's just no update. There's no way of checking in game. There's no way of proving the 2K aren't just lying and giving whoever they want. We have no way of checking. There's no counter in game or anything. I would have assumed that there would be some sort of a counter in game like they do at park events where you can see things going up. But no, 2K is going to retweet random things. But yeah, this is point. It means nothing. It means nothing. It's not. I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing. We're getting a free dark matter. That's a positive. With all this, it's a positive. But the entire event, the reward is great, but the entire event is irrelevant. And then, like, that combined with... I was happy with some things this season. That combined with someone pointing out that all of these XP things expire after a week. So if you don't play the game for a week, you don't get any XP for any of the new cards that are released. And I've also had it confirmed from a developer that no, this is not a mistake, that this is intentional. Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm happy with certain things this season, but this is something that I'm not happy. So if you decide, you know what, you want to take the game handy for a week, screw you, you've missed out on everything. 2 steps forward, 18 steps back for 2K, as always. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Free dark matter anyway, so can't complain. I think the implementation, the wording of whatever it is, the fact we don't really know what we're doing, the fact that in the end, like, there's no, like, actual way of tracking what's going on. You could be playing mindlessly. You could be playing mindlessly in last place and not know you're in last place. I just think it's been implemented wrong, but at the end of the day, a free dark matter is a free dark matter. So for me, I would put no weight at all in what's going on. If I were you, it really doesn't matter, because even if, for example, Tatum's your favorite player, it's looking like Tatum's not even going to get a dark matter. So my advice would be for something like this is to ignore it, because I think if you end up taking this seriously and scoring a bunch of one player, even if your player wins, you're going to be disappointed. And I think it's best at this stage to write it off as something that was just implemented poorly, because worst or best case scenario, the rewards are great, and 2K surprises us with it all. For me, it's always best to expect the worst, and it means that if the best does happen, you're going to be happy, rather than what a lot of people are doing is expecting the best and being disappointed. So yeah, this is the last time I'm probably going to talk about this Trial of Champions until it happens. If it ends up being a disaster when everything's announced, look, I'm not going to say it again. I've already almost ranted in 2 videos about it. I've said my piece. 2K have changed what is the reward system, and I think, in fact, it's guaranteed dark matter code from the winner's team. That line, that's fine. Like, the only thing is that I wish they would tell us, like, give us a little more detail. Are these cards going to be in it or not? That's basically all we want to know. Is like, all I want to know is Ben Simmons going to be in it? Is it going to be a bunch of random dark matters? So is it going to be cards that are already released in the game from the team? Because if that's the case, obviously we've no Portland Trailblazers dark matters, so that doesn't make sense. But yeah, look, I'm confused as to what's going on. I reckon they just give us one of these guys' teammates, but look, it is what it is. It's confusing. What they tweeted out there based on the dev blog are 2 completely different things, and I honestly think we won't have a breeze what's going on with this until the results come out. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.